the city center of Thessaloniki here in Greece, in Europe.
Ha? Anong waay? €1 lang. Ha? Sulod ka? €1? Ha? Dito lang nih, kanto ta. Ha? Wala. Wala na problema to.
Thessaloniki is the second largest city in Greece and the capital of the region of Macedonia. With an international airport 17 kilometers to the east, it is the ideal place to start your holidays in northern Greece. Although exploring the city center on foot is far better, you will need to rent a car to discover the wider region. Thessaloniki is a port city built on Thermikos Gulf, facing Mount Olympus. The city center has for central avenues Nikis, Simiski, Agnatia, Agiou Dimitriou parallel to the busy waterfront where the locals meet. The central squares of Aristoteles and Eleftherios face Nikis Avenue, the coastal road of the city that leads to the 15th century White Tower. The White Tower is the landmark of Thessaloniki. There are two popular versions of the origin of the tower's name. During Ottoman rule, the tower was worked as a prison. In 1890, a convict whitewashed the tower in exchange for his freedom. Therefore, the tower took the name White. According to the other popular version, the whitewashing was a symbolic gesture of cleansing after the city's liberation in 1912. Now, the White Tower is open to the public as a museum. Here, visitors can learn about the history and culture of the region through permanent and temporary exhibitions. A bit outside Thessaloniki city center, Kalamaria, east of the city center and next to the marina, is the neighborhood of Kalamaria. Kalamaria is famous for tavernas and restaurants. During the day, you can enjoy your ouzo and delicious local dishes by the sea. If you prefer to dine after the evening, you should choose the area of Lada Dika. Lada Dika is closer to the center and a better option for restaurants and bars at nighttime. Anopoli, our favorite place in Thessaloniki, is Anopolis. Specifically, Anopoli means the upper part of the city. It is also known as the Old Town. You will fall in love with the quiet neighborhoods and cobbled streets. Walk past the Byzantine walls and enjoy the panoramic views of Thermikos with beautiful sunsets. In a word, Anopolis is the perfect escape from the busy rhythm of the city center. The museums and other monuments of the city, Archaeological Museum. While in the city, you should visit the Archaeological Museum. Namely, the museum hosts findings from archaeological excavations conducted in Thessaloniki and the broader area of Macedonia. Those findings cover a period from prehistoric times to the Roman years. Specifically, the Gold of Macedon and Thessaloniki area in prehistory are the two permanent exhibitions. Byzantine Museum. If you are interested in the Byzantine period, visit the Museum of Byzantine Culture. The permanent exhibition will travel you to the Byzantine years through thematic sections covering daily life, worship, and burial customs. Moreover, you will learn about architecture and art, along with the commercial and business activity. The Galeriers Arch and Hagia Sophia. Lastly, on Agnatia Avenue, you will find the Arch of Galeriers. The Triumphal Arch was built in honor of the Roman Emperor Galeriers. Next, walk a bit further down to the beautiful Church of Hagia Sophia. The 8th century cross basilica style church is a World Heritage Site on the UNESCO list. If you're lazy to walk to enable to see the city of Thesaloniki, try to ride with Sightseeing Hof on Hof Off Bus Tour. Hop on the open-top bus and enjoy a tour of Thesaloniki. See the top monuments and places of interest in the city. Hop off at any of the 8 stations to visit local attractions. You'll learn about the history of the city during the ride. There's audio commentary available in 8 languages with information about sites on the route. Hop on and off as often as you like on the route. If you prefer, stay on board and ride the entire loop. Buses depart every 30 minutes from stops positioned around the city. Stops: White Tower Start Point, Red Kiosk Archaeological Museum, Church of St. Sophia Out of Order, Church of St. Demetrios Byzantine Castles Kamara, Rotunda Arch of Galeriers, Aristoteles Square, Port of Thesaloniki. Here are some top travel tips for Thesaloniki, the city by the sea. Gastronomy lovers won't be disappointed in Thesaloniki, which was awarded prestigious City of Gastronomy status by UNESCO in 2021 in recognition of the many cultures that have influenced the dishes of the region over the years. This fusion of Ottoman, Balkan, and Mediterranean traditions results in such specialities as bugatsa, a popular cream pastry first brought to the city by refugees from Asia Minor in the 1920s. Be sure to sample Greek coffee and local street food such as kalouri, a sesame bread ring popular all over Greece that supposedly originated with refugees in Thesaloniki. As you sample traditional handmade foods, pumpkin and leek pies, cheeses made from sheep and goat's milk, cured meats, olives and extra virgin olive oil, and traditional delicacies such as small fish mezes, you'll understand the region's diversity through its food. Centrally located Kapani Market, the city's oldest, is a one-stop shop for tasting a range of fish and meat, fruit and vegetables, sweets, nuts, spices, and more. A gastronomy tour offered by local outfit chef Stories is a great way to combine top flavors while learning more about the historical center of the city. Last year, Time magazine included the city on its list of the world's greatest places specifically for its food scene, describing Thesaloniki as a culinary melting pot. One of the great strengths of Greek cuisine is the quality and freshness of its produce. It's olive oil among the most flavorful in the world, and its dairy exports, such as feta cheese and its particular style of yogurt, seen on shelves the world over. The Aegean provides an incredible diversity of seafood, and the country's fertile land produces a wealth of sun-kissed vegetables. Using these elements as the backbone of any dish, different regions forge their own gastronomic identity, and Thesaloniki is no exception.
Ang pulis, nag-hindi siya yan. Di mo ba nawakal ka?
Wala talaga na ito. Wala talaga.
Ako nakata.
Hindi. Thank you.
Thank you. Hindi man ba yung ano? Card mo?
Oo ah. Ay, may cash ko din.
Diyan,
May cash ko rin sa card.
may cash pa man ulit. Pero may...
Sorry ka rin? Matawag kung gusto mo, masalit ko pag gusto mo.